Joining us today is Ellen Greenfield, a senior project and program manager with over 15 years of experience leading mission-critical technology initiatives across industries. From multi-million dollar voice infrastructure upgrades to cutting-edge ERP implementations, Ellen brings a rare combination of technical depth, leadership, and a strategic mindset that consistently drives results. Welcome, Ellen.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, what moment in your career has taught you the most?
Oh, goodness. There have been quite a few, but one of the biggest was actually leading a $28 million voice over IP upgrade for the Air National Guard when I was still back in Maryland. This was quite a large effort to undertake. I came into it with absolutely no military experience whatsoever and had to come in, navigate military protocol, and turn the project around from going down to back in an upward trajectory. So managed to get in, start building the relationships, and then within 3 weeks had the project turning around and moving in an upward trajectory. And the project was very successful. We were actually the first one to attempt and successfully achieve 3 certifications for different voice switches through DIS.
That's outstanding. When your colleagues or team members describe you, what 3 words do they consistently use?
Driven, empathetic, and persuasive.
Well, just getting to know you recently, I can see how the persuasive is there. I see that one. Outside of your professional achievements, what passion project or personal interest has taught you skills that make you better at what you do?
Has to be my horses. I'm actually living my dream now, having my 2 dressage horses at my home on my property, and I am responsible for all their care and well-being. So it's taught me to be extremely dedicated, no matter how tired I am or how bad I feel. The animals need to be taken care of, and it's just improved my drive and desire to succeed, which is transferred over into my program project duties.
And I think that's a great answer. I really do. Can you tell me about a mentor?
One of my mentors was actually a gentleman that I met at the Guard. He was working with me on the particular project. He was from the Wichita, Kansas area, was actually the wing commander out there for the Guard. And he really took me under his wing and helped me negotiate and navigate the sometimes confusing and difficult military red tape and bureaucracy and how to get things done. He was very, very helpful in making me successful and the project successful. And we're actually still friends to this day, 15 years later.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing to be staying in touch that long. That's great. What book or podcast has influenced you?
Oh, my goodness. What book or podcast? I don't know if there's been anything in truly particular as far as a book or a podcast. I try to really just diversify my knowledge and learn about things that I may not have been a part of in the beginning. I'm constantly learning it and constantly trying to keep evolving with myself so that I make sure that my skill sets are up to date and relevant to today's changing technology.
That's a good answer. It isn't always just about a book. It's about your mentality. It's your mindset to be open-minded and to be reading a lot of different things. I completely agree with you. If you could spend a day learning anything from anyone, living or historical, who would that be and why?
Actually, I would really love to spend a day with the first female prime minister of Israel, who was Golda Meir. I have a lot of respect for the woman and what she accomplished at a very tough time in Israel's development. And I really think she did quite an amazing job running the country and keeping it going. And I feel that I would learn so much, even having a couple hours with her to, quote unquote, pick her brain.
I think that's a great choice. I haven't heard that one before, but having seen a few documentaries about her, she is a fascinating woman. So I completely agree with you. What do you see as the future of your industry?
Project management, program management is ever changing, especially with AI coming into play. And it's definitely going to be part of project and program management going forward, helping us to complete some more rudimentary and mundane tasks so that we can focus more on the day-to-day management of a particular project.
Mhm.
I see the projects getting even more involved and bigger and more complex. And it's going to take a PM who not only is technically skilled, but also has the soft skills to deal with the business, the vendors, and everyone in between to make sure that the overall effort is successful.
I think you really made an important point there. I've spent most of my career not necessarily managing people directly, but having to manage people across different divisions or different areas where they reported to different managers, but I needed them to do things for my team or my
Exactly.
projects or things.
Exactly.
And that is a really tough skill. And that's not something AI can really help you with.
No,
There's a lot of the bits and pieces that AI could probably help you with, but that is one that's really going to need a human's touch for quite a while. So
exactly.
great point. So thank you so much for joining us. What's the best way for people to reach out to you?
The best way is either email or phone. I'm easily reachable. And if I
Mhm.
don't happen to catch you right when you call or email, I will definitely get back to you quickly.
Sounds great. We'll include your LinkedIn profile and your email in the show notes of the file here. So thanks so much for joining us. It was really a pleasure to get to know you.
Thank you.
MTMG, guidance that empowers.